Are you IBS-C, IBS-D, or IBS-M according to Roman 4 criteria? Imagine trying to figure out what your gut is telling you every day. Sometimes it's slow and steady, other times it's rushing. That's where understanding your bowel habits becomes key. Irritable bowel syndrome is a common condition, and doctors now classify it into different types based on how your bowels behave during abnormal days. These classifications help guide how to manage symptoms better. The Roman 4 criteria are the latest guidelines used to identify these subtypes. They focus on what your stool looks like during days when your bowel habits are unusual. To classify your type, you need to track your stool form and frequency over at least 14 days. Using a stool chart called the Bristol Stool Form Scale can help you do this easily. If more than a quarter of your stools are hard or lumpy, like small pellets or sausage shapes with cracks, and less than a quarter are loose or watery, you likely have the constipation predominant type, called IBS with predominant constipation. People with this subtype often feel strained, have a sensation of incomplete evacuation, and may have fewer than 3 bowel movements a week. If more than 25% of your stools are loose or watery, and less than 25% are hard, then you probably have the diarrhea predominant type, known as IBS with predominant diarrhea. These days, you might notice frequent urgent trips to the bathroom and a feeling of not fully emptying your bowels. The mixed type, called IBS with mixed bowel habits, is a bit different. Here, on abnormal days, more than 25% of your stools are hard or lumpy, and more than 25% are loose or watery. This means your bowel habits switch back and forth, making it tricky to predict how you'll feel from one day to the next. There is also a category called unclassified IBS, where your stool pattern doesn't fit neatly into these groups. This can happen if your symptoms are inconsistent or don't meet the specific criteria. Knowing your IBS subtype is more than just labels. It helps you and your healthcare provider choose the right foods, lifestyle changes, and sometimes medications. For IBS-C, increasing soluble fiber like oats or psyllium can help. For IBS-D, avoiding spicy or fatty foods and using probiotics with lactobacillus strains might soothe your gut. For those with IBS-M, a balanced approach is best. It involves managing both constipation and diarrhea with diet, stress reduction, and targeted probiotics. Supporting your gut health with anti-inflammatory foods like omega-3 fatty acids and fermented foods can also make a difference. So, if you're wondering whether you are IBS-C, IBS-D, or IBS-M, start by tracking your bowel habits carefully. Use the Bristol Stool Form Scale and keep a diary. This information will help your doctor give you a clear diagnosis and a plan tailored to your needs. Remember, understanding your gut is the first step toward feeling better every day.